So one of the things we want to do, I told you we're going to be bringing you some fun segments. We're obviously a sports show, but we don't want to only be sports. We want to be able to talk with you guys about whatever we want. So this first idea we had for a segment was an ultimate mock draft. Essentially what it's going to be, anywhere between like 3 and 6, on a good, I don't know, anywhere between 3 and 10 rounds, depending on what it is. We're going to go around and we're going to make a mock draft of a certain thing. So, for example, and the one we're using today is theme song music for this, Kev. Can you give me just a quick theme song for it? Get girls. So today we have the ultimate mock draft of places to bone. So how this is going to go, it's going to go Mike, Kev, and then myself. We're going to make a pick. Once one person picks it, nobody else can pick it. Mike, with the first overall pick in the ultimate mock draft of places to bone, what is your selection?
I just want to know how I got so lucky to get this spot.
Yeah,
what did I do?
Well, Mike, you just won.
I won. It's my lucky day.
Yeah, you get to pick.
Well, then, I'm going to just take it down. Outside. Like a wild fucking animal. You feel alive and free, and you get the fresh air.
Yep.
Like, you can hear, like, birds chirping, maybe.
Fucking outside.
Like if you do it and like as the sun's rising, I bet it's really nice to bone at like 5:36.
I gotta tell you, it is
outside. I bet you it's so nice. Oh my goodness.
It's fresh dew on the lawn.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah, for sure.
You're like watching the papers come and
if
stuff.
you had to pick one place outside, where you pick it?
The one place I would be a balcony.
A balcony at sunset
or sunrise.
Or sunrise.
No, sunrise in the morning.
Sunrise.
In the
okay.
morning. I'm a morning.
Hey, morning sex is good sex.
I'm a morning person.
Morning sex is good sex. Kev, with the number 2 overall pick in the ultimate mock draft of top places to bone.
I'm gonna go with the university library.
Mm.
And I will say this because if you've been a student at university,
#no college,
you have spent your fair share of time in a study hall, in the library, doing homework, and let me tell you, that seems to cross my mind once or twice when I'm staring at that boring-ass accounting book for hours on top of hours. And then I always just thought about, like, let me just grab my girl, go sneak behind the book box, and then we'll just hope that no one comes walking by. I mean, can't really make noise. It's quiet as hell in there. So it's got to be all sneaky and quiet. So it's like that's kind of part of it being, kind of hot, I guess, in the moment.
What show was that on where everybody's fucking in the library? It's on Friends.
It was on Friends.
It's on Friends. It's where Ross's book is. Ross has his book or something like that about dinosaurs kind of tucked away into a corner, and then he finds out that all the students are going there and having sex right in front of his book. So Ross tries to do it, and Ross gets caught. That's what it was.
I like it. But, like, you really probably wouldn't get caught because no one reads books anymore. No. Like, how many books did you check out in college, Kev? Because I checked out 0.
Well,
me too.
I checked out 0, but we weren't in an area of study that required like literature reading or like reading a book. Like we studied numbers and laws and regulations. So all of that stuff's pretty cut and dry and in the textbooks that we needed. Like if we would have been an English lit major, maybe we would have had to check out some books, like look some shit up. But like I do get your point. I don't even see people ever checking out books. You just Google that shit.
Yeah, just hope you don't get smushed when like they go together.
Oh yeah, those
bookshelves.
Power bookshelves, they'll get you.
Oh yeah.
So the reason why Team Andrew gets the 3rd pick in the ultimate mock draft of top places is because if you don't remember from the beginning of the show, I get girls. Okay. I'm here to get girls.
Okay.
My top place, 2 bone, and you guys messed up leaving this out. Outside's great. You get whatever you said. Sure. Yeah. Rock with it, Kev. The kitchen counter. There is no better height to have somebody sitting, laying, whatever you want, than a kitchen counter.
But, like, I set my food on my kitchen counter, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still setting your food on your kitchen counter. You're still setting your food on your kitchen counter.
I guess so. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there is very few things like it, especially I do recommend just having the blinds open on your kitchen window. I'm sorry, it's just like kind of the outside theory. It just gives a little bit extra thrill in there.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit extra thrill.
Do you wait?
Kitchen counter, kitchen table. I mean, really, it's got to be in the kitchen. It's good surfaces at good heights for good boning. That's if I was making a scouting report, which obviously I did because I studied very hard for this draft and I'm just here to make the best selection possible, my scout report says good level, good fuckability, and good environment right there.
You guys didn't know that movie Draft Day was about Andrew's process to get where he's at right now at this draft.
Exactly.
Just so you guys know.
I traded 3 first-round picks, and then I traded the pick I got for those 3 first-round picks back, and then I drafted the guy I could have got all along because I'm Kevin Costner, essentially.
And you made a shitty movie.
Yeah. See, now if it's me, Draft Day, I've watched Draft Day probably about 4 times because I love bad sports movies. I really love bad sports movies.
I don't even like good sports movies.
All right, like second round, 4th overall pick. What you got?
I'm keeping it classy. This is like about as classy and as classic and as old school as retro as like a lava lamp. I'm talking about the airplane bathroom. Join that Mile High Club. I don't even know if it's physically plausible. I ain't never been in an airplane. Actually, I have. It was in a museum. The bathroom's real small. So I don't know about all that.
I was going to say, dude, I can hardly fit in an airplane
But I'm just
bathroom,
saying, right? Like,
let alone me and my girl,
like,
too.
The Mile High Club, right?
Yeah, you got to get
That's
in there.
true.
Got to get in there.
Yeah,
I
that's all
get
I'm
girls,
saying.
so I've been in the Mile High Club.
Yeah.
Very true.
That's all.
Maybe I just been missing out then.
Yeah,
Maybe I should find an airplane.
Yeah. I'm just too poor. I'm too poor for all that.
Hashtag too poor for an airplane.
Oh, I'm just too scared.
Kev, 5th overall pick.
Okay. Well, this one is probably my favorite, but I got it in the second round, so I figured I'd get some good value on it. I'm a big fan of the good old church parking lot. Because there ain't nothing more natural and loving than just waking up on a Sunday morning, like, hey, Mom, I'll meet you in there, 9:45 Mass. Just got to swing, pick up my girlfriend, and we're just going to do a quickie real quick. And then you got to go in. You got half your old face just hanging out, and then you got to go in, you got to praise Jesus. It's like, I'm the happiest motherfucker in church now.
You ain't going to the Mile High Club, you're going to the Mile Below Club, my friend. You are going to hell.
Yeah, I mean.
But to be fair, I would have sex inside of a church and not think twice about it.
Yeah, and
so,
I was probably going to hell a long time before I ever thought about banging in his playground, but.
Banging in his playground. God, that's what we should have called the podcast, Banging in Jesus' Playground.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Welcome to Banging in Jesus' Playground.
Copyright? The trademark?
All right, well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to keep it, like you said, Mike, I'm going to keep it a little bit classy. I'm going to go a little bit over. But we're back. We'll probably just cut that, so it might just sound like, hey, we're talking, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know what happened. We're back, but I guess we'll see.
Commercial break.
Yeah, Kev actually has some important business to get to. He's going to go get girls, so we got to finish this quick. But again, my pick in the second round is none other than a comfortable bed.
Oh man!
Yeah. It gives you you have so many options, especially if there's a headboard and a footboard. I mean, we're talking bending over, bending backwards, sitting on top, sitting underneath, sitting on your face, whatever you want. Oh. It can be any of the above.
You basically write the book at that point.
Yeah. We're gonna skip Michael real quick because, like I said, Kev's got to get out of here, get to important business. Kev, final pick.
You're a son of a bitch because you took my number 3 because, like, ain't nothing better than doing it in your own nice comfy-ass bed.
Yeah, or somebody else's, her mom's.
I was going to say, because that was going to be my number 3. The only thing that could compare to your own bed is possibly someone's bed that you shouldn't be doing it in. And what more ruthless than doing it in, like, your lady's parents' bed or your lady's, like, sister's bed? I mean,
Say I.
Maybe her sister's not in there. I mean,
Maybe she is.
I don't know.
Maybe she is,
But,
though.
yeah, maybe that's the kicker.
So, say if you have had sex in your significant other, in one of your significant other's family members' rooms. I thought you guys were going to say I. I definitely thought you were going to say I.
No.
I thought, dude, why did you say I?
I wish
I didn't want to lie to the people.
Your face was priceless.
I am going to.
You realize that you were the only one that was about to say I, and you did it anyway.
Oh, well, I guess that's just...
good for you, man.
Yeah, hey, it was a good time. It was a good time.
I didn't want to lie to the people. I'm going to lie probably plenty in terms of, like, my predictions and who I think will do good and who I think won't, because those normally fall through, but I couldn't lie to the people.
No.
I'm not too ruthless. I mean, I am ruthless in other ways, but not that ruthless.
So then, what is your final pick? Because you can't just say mine.
Well, honestly, I spend enough time at fucking work, like, at least maybe get a little bit of pleasure out of it. I mean, what better than getting paid to bone your lady friend?
Paid to get laid.
Paid to get...
Wait, no, then you're a hooker.
No. She's
no,
not
you're
paying
getting
you.
laid.
You're a escort because there's a company paying you.
Yeah.
You're a high class escort.
I like
in
it.
the suburb streets, like, you know, waving people down with a 20 hanging out. Like, no, it ain't like that. Well, what I do in my free time is my own.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Kev's getting out of here. Kev, we will see you next week probably.
Oh, yeah, I will be back, and hopefully I will be able to teach y'all a thing or two. But it was good to be back, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more shows.
All right, brother.
Nice to have you, man. Take it easy, Dad.
All right.
Michael, your final pick in the ultimate mock draft. Top places to bone as Kevin pretends like he has two penises in which he is touching both.
My final place to bone, I even had to look this up to confirm that I wasn't just making this up. But the hotel in the Rogers Center in Toronto while a baseball game is being played.
Yeah. Okay.
Up against the window.
That's good value in the third round.
It's good value in the third round because, first of all, I don't even want it.
That's Meyer. That's great value. Kroger. Meyer.
One of them. A grocery store.
You used to in your youth.
Kroger's
Kroger brand.
Kroger is we're like good to our employees, which is like the biggest fucking lie. Like I don't even know.
Oh, okay, so it's
I tried to block that out.
Great value.
Yeah,
just
but
great fucking value.
Like, dude, like I don't even want to know how much money that hotel room costs. So like, if I'm going to be in that hotel room, there's gonna be a baseball game being played.
To be fair, we essentially had the same deal in Baltimore.
No, but like this is in.
That's true. You could like push her up against the window and like a home run's coming at you and you're just plowing away.
Yeah.
And you're seeing the ball in the air and you're just ready to go.
Yeah, like
locked and
maybe
loaded.
you're even like
Holding
keeping
it
score, bro.
Yeah, keeping score. You got a scorecard going. You got a scorecard going. I mean, you put it right in the five hole. Right in the five hole. right in the second base.
In memory of Canada.
Like, I mean, that's a good pick. That's about as good a value as you can get in the third round. That's a Patriots pick.
I'm proud. Yeah, Bill Belichick. He taught me well on the Patriots way.